Hello, lab rats, and welcome back to the original Mass Effect. Hold on, I need to fix my... Hi! So, it's been like a little bit over a week since we played, I think. Last time we finally managed to kill off KAIDEN. It's not so much that we were forced to leave him to die, so much as like I preferred him dying. Hi, Shogun. Hi, Ree. Hi, Thalazar. Hi, Anti-Fashion Action. Because I don't like him, and I don't like how
I'm with the science team.
Ree, thank you for the resub. The resub. Well, Ree is a sub. You're not getting game audio. Okay. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Blab, blab. What? Oh, because the main game doesn't capture me. Okay, that fixed it.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible through the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
Mass Effect is so Iraq war pilled, just like the idea that we have a need for hard men making hard decisions who won't be held back by the political process and all that shit. And it's like, oh my god, this is aged so poorly.
Are you insane? After everything I have done, you still don't believe me.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
There are nukes in there. I mean, on Hylos.
Commander. Shepard. I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more.
Hi,
Nobody
Crick.
else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
I don't care if they ground me, but they refuse to go after Saren. If they don't stop him from finding the conduit, we're all dead.
Perhaps we could appeal and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
We're out of the game for now, but I'll find a way back in.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
So you're about to get smooshed? Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux. That club down in the
Shogun, as a female shepherd in Mass Effect 1, I have two options, Liara or KAIDEN. And, well, you know what happened to KAIDEN.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I like Garrus, okay? He's cute. Hold on, let me remember. In Flux, right.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni's stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Liara is probably the best character, but I just like Garrus. Okay?
Commander Shepard, Khalees had been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Oh god, and you know how I was talking about how a rock war pilled it was? That's another thing about like how much it hates the media. And like, I didn't even realize that, yeah, oh yeah, the terrible reporter has a fucking Arab name, of course.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
I made that call to save myself, my crew, and the inhabitants of Noveria, and I'd do it again.
It's gratifying to see someone who'll make tough choices to protect the lives of humans. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned, and I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Of course, if you have enough charm, you can just ace the interview. And you don't really have any reason to punch her at any point. It is nice armor. It still has the quality of all the light armors in Mass Effect 1, where it looks a little bit like fetish gear, but...
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an Alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I don't remember seeing you hip deep in Geth back on Eden Prime.
I'm not on the front lines, but I'm making sure our jobs don't get outsourced to the aliens. I
Oh
need
my
every
God.
edge I can get. Specifically, I need a certain mental stimulant. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
He's
I
like,
don't know.
buy me Adderall!
It increases mental capacity.
Buy me my
All that sort of
fucking
thing.
Adderall so I
Focus
can
and
save our
nothing
jobs
gets
from
by
the
the
immigrants. Get me Adderall!
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien.
Hello,
sympathizer.
Spec Ops Commander with the Medal of
My
Honor.
assistant
Buy
wants to
me
bend
my
over
fucking
backwards
Adderall!
for He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent?
Wait, I didn't
or
remember what
just
his answer to this
inexperienced?
was.
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians.
Oh my god.
Yeah, forget my assistant.
Buying drugs for the most racist man alive. What a side quest.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
Oh my god. He's like, buy me my Adderall so I can own the aliens with facts and logic. Oh my god. I wouldn't say the writing is bad. It's just like aged poorly. It's decent.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
You won't be doing humanity any favors if you overdose during negotiations. Get help now.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant.
I need my Adderall!
I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Kinda. But I'm not on Adderall. I feel like, and I can't focus on anything. We're done with PEDs of the future. We need racism-enhancing drugs. Yeah, I have a soft spot for Mass Effect, even though it's aged so badly. Demon it. Oh, Aleph Raziel, thank you for the gift sub. Oh no, Flux is up here. Then what did I miss? I need my fucking purse! So I can own the aliens! Ah! That's so funny.
It's out of my hands. Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
I'm on that dank phrenology kush. I can sniff out a xenoid skull shape at 6,000 feet.
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
It's a window into a different value system, like reading ancient myths. Yeah. Yeah, the ancient value system known as the centrist liberal of the Iraq War period.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes.
A terrifying peek into the mind of Sam Harris!
Our stations, if you're interested.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Yeah, like I said, I have so much nostalgia for this that, like, I can't hate it. But there's so much dumb shit. There's so much dumb shit.
I'm glad you came.
That I can't not make fun of. Yeah, every alien race in the galaxy just happens to have the same economic system as 21st century Earth. Because that's like natural, right? It's not even human nature. It's just like the nature of sapient species to arrive at capitalism.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
Yeah, the Batarians are secular Arabs because, you know, they're fucking Saddam Hussein's Iraq. Because Iraq War.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
What color am I choosing for the council? I don't remember if the new council is any better than the old. Yeah, the Geth Korean thing is a really bad Israel-Palestine metaphor that gets worse with every passing year.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain.
Yeah, I'm picking the choices that are objectively the best as far as I remember.
From one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in
I'm gonna get in the same way Kyleg stole my breakfast cereal. Because remember when Kyleg stole Anderson's breakfast cereal and like ate it in his house?
There's gotta be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He will not just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. He will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel control.
It's so funny that someone thought that was thought the idea of Kai Lang breaking into Captain Anderson's apartment and eating his breakfast cereal and then leaving is like the most badass thing they could imagine him doing. It's so dumb. It's wonderful. It's so dumb. Leave the cheer.
Go after the ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Oh yeah, the genophage shit is not well handled.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Oh my god, it did! God, Neil Druckmann's new game is gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad. Oh no! Given the way liberal Zionists have evolved, I imagine it's just gonna be like, the message is like, this is why we need to kill every Arab. There is no solution to conflict in the Middle East other than genocide.
Excuse me, you're the Spectre, right? Remember Shang-Chi!
Oh my god.
Excuse me, you're the Spectre. Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party.
Oh my god.
With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the first contact war with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
Oh my god, Shogun. Yeah, that's probably. It's about like not trusting institutions, and it's gonna be the institution that is evil is Islam. And the institution that is good is Israel. Because it's fucking Neil Druckmann.
I thought the lesson of the first contact war was that there's other life in the galaxy and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
I don't know terra firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences.
Oh my god.
Culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
That is not unreasonable, but some of the things these people are saying sound a bit bigoted.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
What the Alliance does affects everyone around it.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
Oh my god.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
Yeah, it's still fucking insane that humanity only entered galactic politics 30 years ago, and yet is this well integrated. Culturally, what are people wearing Turian face paint in Coachella?
Sorry, I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember terra firma on Election Day, because terra firma remembers you.
That's a really ominous thing to say. Oh my god, yeah. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Just go back? To the ship? Is that right? Because I have to admit, I was too busy, like, rambling about how stupid Kai Lang is to, like, pay as much attention as I should have. Garrus, what are you doing? Garrus, what are you doing? Garrus, why are you, like, intervening in their conversation? Garrus, what are you doing?
Anything you want, you can find for sale in the wards, legal or otherwise.
Is that what you're talking about, Garrus? Oh. That's so funny. Wait, where's the fucking fast travel thing? Oh, there's one. The fact that the Systems Alliance can build a navy comparably large to the Turians despite the Turians outnumbering humanity 1,000 to 1. Yeah, it makes no sense at all when you, like, think about it for more than, like, 2 seconds. It's very funny. Where do I go? I totally forgot.
Alliance Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed.
The
with
Turian
Geth
version of
suffering heavy
24 has to go crazy.
In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
See, it's funny with humanity being these like big newcomers to the galactic scene. It could have actually been interesting with like the first human Spectre shit and all that, if like humanity was like relatively tiny and insignificant. But no, we got to put us on equal footing with the council races somehow, and it just ends up with like being very silly.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
That's because Imperial core writers cannot possibly conceive what not being in a core power feels like. Yeah.
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Beat up the diplomat. Yes, you hear him. Yeah.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
To be honest, I thought she was full of crap.
But you were smart enough not to say that. You've got a knack for handling the press. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
I wasn't aware of that. I won't discuss him again, sir.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
I like the Reapers being interested. Yeah, I keep making fun of that because it's so wrong. Also, it held your comment for being for the word inbred, which is really funny. Yeah, there's a ton of shit in the reason humanity is special in Mass Effect's universe is because like we're so genetically diverse, which we're not. Humanity went through like an incredible population bottleneck 100,000 years ago, and so we're like incredibly genetically homogenous compared to other species on Earth. You have more than one skin tone unlike everyone else in the galaxy.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll do everything within my power.
And then at the same time, Ayla Raziel, you are more related to every human alive than chimpanzees are to their own siblings. So wait, where's the research station? This is why we need more Chernobyls. Caucasus system with a Hades Gamma cluster, okay. to you, Shadow. Yeah, how are we more genetically diverse than the Asari? We can military-industrial complex better than anyone else because of our special DNA. Oh, I should look at stuff. Zamari is a small, airless crater terrestrial, a lifeless rock quite similar to Luna. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of silicates. The one hemisphere has several seas of dark basaltic rock. Troche is a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminum with numerous deposits of calcium. Though it has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere, Troche is nearly a vacuum. This lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the differences between day and night are extreme. The surface of Troche's sunward-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as frost over the course of the long cold night. The native subterranean life. Interesting. That seems plausible. It's not as bad as a lot of the planetology in this game. I think we should implement Gaddafi's plan to partition Switzerland because it'd be funny. Have you not heard that Gaddafi wanted the UN to partition Switzerland between France, Italy, and Germany? The world has progressed beyond the need for Switzerland. The story is that, like, Switzerland had, like, passed some Islamophobic law, if I recall correctly. And so, Muammar Gaddafi at the UN proposed a plan to like, end Switzerland. Oh, it was the ban on constructing mosques in the country, yes. That was what led to, Gaddafi proposing and seriously arguing for, destroying Switzerland. Close to the transmitter, your comms pick up a recording of a wistful string quartet. You power the system back down. Whoever lived here, they haven't been back in for some time. The crates are covered with Chohe's chalky dust, and the status lights of the shack indicate its atmosphere ran out long ago. Rue, Crick. Why are there so many Matrix writings here? Yeah, that's the science base for the quest. Let's go with the debris first. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, Switzerland sucks. Switzerland sucks ass. I don't like that country. But it's really funny that Muammar Gaddafi wanted it to be partitioned. I think it would be funny. We should get rid of Switzerland. I think the funniest part of of Muammar Gaddafi proposing that is that he didn't like stand to gain any land. He was just like, I don't like Switzerland. We should like make it stop existing. Let's just say, where's the downside? Yeah.
Cover me.
Fuck.
Ready. On your order, Shepard.
Yeah, God, it was like the late 20th century, at least, before Switzerland let women vote. What was it, like the 80s? Oh, Thresher. (1971). Women could not vote in Switzerland until 1971. Hi, Zom Danny. Hey, if you missed it, we were rambling about how the UN should implement Muammar Gaddafi's plan to partition Switzerland. Just because the country sucks. Yeah, some places in Switzerland didn't let out women to vote until the 90s. Oh my god. There we go. I don't know, we just randomly ran into it. Imagine if Switzerland had a civil war because that one canton decided to throw hands over not letting women have rights. Yeah? Oh yeah, did y'all see that Elon Musk finally did the thing I've been joking about since he bought Twitter, which is make it so that everyone who has a Twitter account gets a notification for all of his tweets, whether you're following him or not, and not just like it appears on your time. What is happening? What was that? What was that? I was hoping you were about to say he killed himself. Yeah, that would be good. But yeah, now if you if you're on Twitter, you get a fucking notification every time he tweets. Also, you're not allowed to block his account. It's so funny.
You must die. And then I'm on it. Destroy you.
What the fuck happened to that civilian who got yeeted? We're here to save the scientists, see the scientists turn into goo. Yeah, it is wild. That said, it actually requires a rather large breach to cause explosive decompression. Like if you shot a hole in something like a building like this with like a bullet hole, it would take like hours for the air to leak out.
That's the last of them.
I can't stop it. I can't stop it. It's all spinning away.
Mommy Rain, thank you for the follow. Yeah, also, why take your helmets off in combat, just in general, if you have helmets that are armor? You for the head pats? I mean, I want to like Jack, but she is so bad. I'm gonna save my complaints about Jack until we encounter her. Yeah, I like Jack in 3, but Jack in 2 is really, really badly written. Her deal is that she's entirely written as bait for I Can Fix Her guys. And has, like, no dimensions to her personality beyond that. And it's really obvious when you're playing a female character that that's what she's, like, in the story for. And you can barely interact with her because of that. Because, like that's the most egregious thing about Jack, is that you cannot help her through her issues if you don't romance her. And you can only romance her if you play as a guy. So it ends up being like, oh yeah, this rough and tumble traumatized woman just needs like a strong male figure in her life to put her in order. And it's like, it's so bad.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Good work, Commander. You took down the biotics with minimal collateral damage.
I'm sorry we lost some of the researchers, Admiral. The biotics knew what they were doing.
Nobody could have gotten out of there with fewer innocent lives lost. You saved a lot of lives today, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Ah. I will say, there's something that makes her being straight slightly less egregious, which is that she was originally planned to be bisexual, but BioWare chickened out because of the gay sex scene in Mass Effect 1 getting on Fox News, so they made her not, so they made her straight instead. Been informed that she's the single romance where Shepard mentions that fraternization is bad. It would make her slightly less bad if you could romance her as a woman. That makes it even worse. Well, it means she wasn't, like, intentionally written as, like, the very specific, as, like, only the I Can Fix Her bait. But she is still just I Can Fix Her bait. 100%. Only slightly, yeah. Like, the most egregious part of Jack's story is that you cannot help her with her issues platonically. You can only do it if you romance her, and you can only romance her as a man, and the romance frames you as, like, a strong male coming to take control and help her sort out her life, and it's like, oh god. Oh god. Tame the Wild Beast. Yeah! It's like, ugh. In the golden age of the Protheans, Elos was a verdant world dotted with spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Elos has been devastated by means unknown, its entire surface changed the color of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal lifeforms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. Magical healing dick removes 1d6 points of mental damage per application. Yeah, that's what Jack's writer was thinking. Hi, Neo. I do like that as a romance archetype is a screw up. Yeah, I do like I Can Fix Her characters, but like the fact that there's no option to help her platonically, she just stays the way she is. See, like Mass Effect 3 retroactively rescues that because like She does put her life in order, even if you don't romance her. If BioWare wrote Metroid, Samus would learn a lesson about how K2L getting massacred by the space pirates was actually a nuanced and gray issue, and she needs to learn to forgive Ridley, Space Dragon Oscar Durloanger, and work with him against a greater threat, someone who wants to change the status quo. Also, she'd be a companion character where you can cure PTSD with a romance arc, because BioWare would never have an introverted and quiet female lead. Oh god, yeah. Hey, Liara, let's go fuck.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
I've complained about Dragon Age before. Dragon Age up to like Inquisition also has like horrible misogyny in it, and I'm gonna be real.
We're not going to fail. I promise.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel. I want this to be special.
I want this, Liara. I do. But are you sure you're ready?
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
Dragon Age Inquisition has its problems, but I think it's like better writing than like the previous game, than Origins and 2. In particular, it's less misogynistic than most BioWare stuff. Because I'm gonna be real, there's a lot of misogyny in BioWare games.
Just tell me what to do.
Six. And here comes the VOD deletion. I like how our model visibly didn't have nips for a second there because they accidentally showed them on camera.
That was incredible, Shepard.
You were incredible.
Also, how do I already have my clothes on? How do I already have my clothes back on?
You would not want the Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos,
I got an achievement!
To say thank you for everything.
Oh my god.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
See, they at least explain why stealth in space is hard, but they use the thing of like, oh yeah, heat sinks. But that doesn't work in real life. Because, like, you'd need to sink so much heat. It's just not plausible. Yeah, it's one of those things that, it's one of those ideas that falls apart the moment you, like, actually look at any of the numbers. You have to look at the numbers, but yeah. In hindsight, the Tully Shepard romance is kind of weird, given how I've been as a barely legal starstruck college teenager. It is! It is, Aleph.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it. There must
Imagine
be some
if
kind of
David
security
Cage
override
wrote
somewhere
Mass
in this
Effect
complex.
game.
We will have to find some way
I don't
to
know
get it up and
why
running.
that nightmarish notion appeared in my head. I was just thinking, because I was thinking about the like weird misogyny that there's that sometimes in BioWare games, like not like to an irredeemable level, but like it's still like the female characters are not written great. But like that thought made me go to like, what if David Cage was allowed to make a Mass Effect game? It would be so... Oh no. You have measurably made my life slightly worse. Oh shit, I need to shield boost. Oh, we yeeted the armature. Oh, Garrus is dead. I didn't notice. I should have done that before I healed. My life is now split in two, a time before the words David Cage's Mass Effect and a time after. David Cage taking anatomically correct renderings of Elliot Page's pre-transition naked body when he said he'd only do a shower scene if Cage could promise him he would explicitly not do this? Yeah. Yeah, David Cage's writing is extremely predictable. Just like predict the worst thing he could possibly write, and then that will be what he wrote. Somehow this man won so many awards. Press X to civil rights. Oh, I ran past a Geth. Why David Cage ended up respected as he did? Because most video game writers are washed up screenwriters. And David Cage made games that really wanted it to be prestige TV instead of video games. And that is the kind of game that those people would want to make. It's not even it appeals to journalists who think games are all murder and shooting. It's just that most, like, I'm being completely serious here, the majority of game writers for big budget video games are washed up screenwriters who could not get a job in Hollywood and are eternally envious of those who could and really wish they were making TV instead of video games. And all the actual good writers in video games don't get to write for big budget games. All the actual good writers who actually want to be writing for video games, instead it's all washed up screenwriters because they hire their friends. Yeah, that is a lesson you'd like to learn. But the thing is, you want to be writing for video games. Most of these people wish they were in TV instead, but they couldn't make it in TV. So they settled for video games. I'm just rambling about why the video game industry sucks now. But yeah, that's the main reason why storytelling in games is typically so bad, is because it's just washed up screenwriters. None of these people actually want to be writing for video games. Like how every single open world title insists on huge stakes and a story with time pressure despite the gameplay never pressuring you to do anything. Exactly. And there's also the fact that they most of the people in writing in games, for big budget stuff, who are also the people in charge of the award ceremonies, are also incredibly racist. So, a huge amount of why David Cage got so feted as a writer was because he was white, when all the Japanese writers who wrote way better stories in their games were not white. Oh god, what is happening? 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 Why am I walking in circles while the frame rate is extremely low? What is happening? What is happening? I have no control. This is just happening on its own. What is happening? I'm not pressing any buttons. I haven't pressed the button in a while because when I pressed the buttons, it didn't do anything. What is happening? Yeah, let me try alt-tabbing. No? What is happening? The game is haunted. Yeah, I can't even bring up the menu. This is very strange. I suppose Mass Effect, I imagine Mass Effect objected to me making fun of failed screenwriters in video games given it was written by one. BioWare heard you talking shit, yeah! Yeah, we can. No, it's still broken! What is going on? Saren's final weapon! What is going on? No! That's what it's like to be hit by tech powers. Let's try that again. Hi, Trifle. Somehow this bug has persisted past restarting the game once. It doesn't appear to be taking input from my controller. Oh my god, it's still happening. Like on the menu screen, it's happening. Well, I can control it with mouse and keyboard somehow. Wait, it's slowly going back to normal. It's slowly going back to normal. Except it's not accepting my controller as input. Hold on. I don't want to play with mouse and keyboard. Mouse and keyboard sucks for this game. Let me see if restarting the controller fixes it. There we go. Okay, everything is fixed. I still have no idea what happened.
That's it. Bag of attack.
That was so weird. Damn, BioWare really did just hear me talking shit, didn't they? Wait, where does this go? Is this the way we came down? Because I am incredibly disoriented. I think it was. Veilguard as a game is fine. Its plot is okay. It has a bunch of good ideas. The character dialogue is insufferable, and that's the game's one problem. And it is why I cannot be asked to play it. The Veilguard will not allow like 5 seconds to pass without someone just being like, well, that just happened. My personal best rated game story, Disco Elysium. Either that or Signalis. Signalis has more personal appeal to me, but I do think Disco Elysium is better overall. I hate writing where the writer feels like they're embarrassed by the genre or setting they're using, so everyone has to be equipped about how dumb the premise is. Yeah, that's another consequence of video games being written by failed screenwriters. I'm so lost. I don't remember where we are at all, or what direction we're supposed to be going. I mean, clicking around a map and reading dialogue boxes is the whole game, although now you don't really need to do much reading as it's all voiced. Oh no, it's happening again. Briefly. I think my controller might be dying. The batteries in my controller might be dying. That might be what's causing this, actually, as weird as that is. And the mere fact that Disco Elysium possesses the capacity to affect you on such a level is evidence of how well written it is. I like how all the Prothean elevators are mysteriously slanted to let you know they're alien. Oh, it's happening again. Hold on. It's 100% the controller. I pulled the batteries out of the controller and it stopped happening. That's so weird. Why is the controller not just not working, but affecting the frame rate? What the hell? Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. I guess we're using mouse and keyboard, as awkward as it is in this game.
I never dreamed I would actually find Ilos.
What?
I wish I had more time to study all of this.
Why can't I move? I'm gonna load the autosave. I think there I was just like stuck there because of Liara being there. Like her fat ass had me pinned to the wall. Yeah, I wasn't behaving this badly before, which is vile. So now being stuck between a wall and Liara's ass is bad. Right, it's space to open crates with mouse and keyboard, as weird as that is. I need to go all the way around because this is a video game. Right, and the sprint has tank controls, which is horrible on mouse and keyboard. Where did my audio go? What is happening this stream? What is happening? Don't check his right. Your game is extremely cursed tonight. Maybe the game really is just mad at me for making fun of failed screenwriters in the video game industry. Wait, this is back. I'm going backwards.
the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after you went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Or maybe it isn't backwards? No, it isn't. Okay. No, it is forward. Okay. This is progress. Is the audio fucked? Let me switch to desktop audio. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I switched to desktop audio instead of directly recording audio from the game. Oh shit. The development of Metroid Prime 3 Retro wanted to include bounty hunting mechanics and more freeform gameplay and explain their pitch to Nintendo. And when they explained what a bounty hunter actually was to Nintendo, they went, no, that's evil. Samus wouldn't do that. And they found out there's actually been a mistranslation for 21 years? What? Wait, why does it tell me to go here? Oh, it's like up there. I get it. Okay. So what is it supposed to be then? Adventurer. What?
Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped.
Ah, yes, the Reapers.
Be stopped.
They made the Reapers into a climate change metaphor, yeah? This game is so 2000s. I don't think the council is supposed to be is not America. Humanity is not America. The council is supposed to is like 2000 centrist warhawk liberal view of the United Nations. Wait a second, what? Okay, I couldn't use that earlier, so what am I supposed to... Supposed to go back to the landing zone? Is that what I'm supposed to do? It's not clear. Humans are America, yeah. The Alliance is just America, despite... Despite the Alliance being nominally like a like being like every nation on Earth, they're just blatantly just America.
Discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Hey, try to remember why. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail after this is done.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone wrong.
Oh, interrupted. So Samus doesn't get like paid for shit, and she just has like micro factories on the ship that just makes all the shit she needs. That's whack.
What is happening?
It's a trap. Sarah.
I do not think Sarah is behind this.
Oh my god! The fucking timing! Liara being like, what is happening? Thank you for clipping that shit! I'm crying! I'm fucking crying! Oh my god, look at this! Look, I'm getting the water particle effects from my wheels! Can I get out of the Mako? How do I get out of the Mako again? What is the button? It is not E. Oh, I have level up points. Q. No, because it has to be on level terrain, right? Okay, I guess we're loading an autosave. This is a whack stream. The game is like disintegrating.
What is happening?
It's a trap. Sarah must have set an ambush.
I do not think Saren is behind this.
I think what happened was this is supposed to slam down in front of you, and actually it came down late, and it like did it while the Mako was inside of it, and it got catapulted into the floor.
This place feels wrong to me, and not just because of the gift.
Wrong because you're not inside of me, Garrus. I mean, what?
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Whatever it is, we should be careful.
I've been placing.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through.
It is
and
dumb,
all
yeah.
you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines.
Yeah, it is a huge
Within
thing
a
to
few
just drop as
centuries, the Reapers
exposition.
had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend.
And then Mass
In the
Effect
end,
3 reveals
what
the
does it matter?
reasoning is like
Your
incredibly
survival depends
stupid.
on stopping them, not in understanding them.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives.
Yeah, the
To
conduit
conserve
doesn't make any
resources,
sense.
Everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
Yeah, the questions they have to ask
Stasis
here are
pods
really
out there.
stupid.
You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Obviously, with everything he explained, with everything Vigil explained, Garrus, like, no one would know about the master control unit. You're lucky you're cute. Because you ain't very bright.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Imagine if they tried to take the data and found out their OSs were incompatible because it's two civilizations separated. Whoa, why did that click out?
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first.
It would be cooler if you had to race Sovereign to like figure out what was going on.
But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Instead of him just like already knowing. That would have been more interesting, I think. Hi, Jin Boob. I'm doing great.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We use them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion. But once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
I do also have to ask, how did no one notice that the Citadel is so much older than the Protheans? How did they not notice it's like 50 million years old? Like even that basic thing.
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
But like, the first thing an archaeologist would do is date the thing. Is to radiate.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
No, they do know, but they know it. That's very funny.
What about the beacon on
That's not what I meant to click.
And the one on
At our apex, virtually, we knew it was on.
What about the beacon?
Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that.
Likely there were other survivors. But
what about the beacon?
Stop doing that!
The beacons were we knew it was unlikely there were other survivors. But if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope. So a message was sent across the network.
I wasn't doing that intentionally, Crick!
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
It's finally around. You can still find a big Prothean data archive and like a living Prothean, yeah? Fortunately, Sovereign is politely waiting for you to end this conversation. True.
All their culture, all their advanced advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
The Protheans did not fail. They gave us a chance. It falls to us to make the most of it. So I suggest we hurry.
Why did Saren stop us, like, right in the place we needed to be? I'm just... Oh, it was Vigil. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense that it was Vigil who actually stopped us there. Okay. I guess I was paying too much attention to the chat and not to the game. I like to imagine you find where Javak is sleeping in ME3 by tracking the Hitler particle emissions. Yep. Let's see, don't shoot for the Blizzard games! Now I'm just imagining Javik stealing somebody's breast milk. Oh my god. Oh my god! A trifle, have you not heard that there was a Blizzard executive who was stealing female employees' breast milk? What is happening? What are my controls doing? What is happening? How the fuck do you steal that? Yeah, it's common for women who have recently given birth to, like, pump their breast milk at work because it takes time to make, so you can feed it to the baby when you get home. Or, like, whoever's babysitting can feed it to the baby on the next day. And one of the executives would, like, steal the breast milk bottle and, like, drink it to get off. Where's the nearest mimetic kill agent? Yeah. Call Luigi!
Conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that
Neat.
relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Oh, right, it's the Mass Effect Relay Monument is actually the fucking relay, right? God, Sovereign is so cool.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control. Do you copy?
It's on lip sync, yeah. You drive! Why was that so silly?
Detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Somebody needs to put Saren in his place.
We have to stop Saren.
Detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Like how you can't shoot the husk until they finish deploying. I suppose I was so desperately hoping the car would just embed itself in the ground nose first. Yeah.
Is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors...
I do like her glitched animations. They're very silly.
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Come on! We need to stop Saren before it's too late!
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill. Critical failure across all monitors.
Hi, Saren. His hood looks so silly.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
Oh yeah, I love how Sovereign just slams through the ships. We break for nobody, especially not organics.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up. We're going outside.
Yeah, Nebula would not be that thick. God, Sovereign is cool. Oh, is this the one ledge you can walk over in the whole game? Look at how look how it makes my animations glitch out. They obviously did not intend for you to be walking off ledges. Look at this. Who, Nebula? Eat it, bitch.
Shutting them down.
That guy took a while to die. No, get the fuck away from me, you bitch. Don't touch me. You're disgusting. Need to shield boost and barrier. Why is Sovereign just like waving his arms around aimlessly like that? Now that I think about it. He's a stimming. Cuddling the Citadel. Sneeze on each other. Doing the thing where you hold your phone out to get a better signal. He just flew up into space! This is a cool set piece. Car treatment earlier, except the mass relay was the combo cast antibiotic. Ah! Ooh, leveled up. Right. And then what else? Yeah, better assault rifles, I guess. The Citadel is huge and the population figure they give is like 1/3 that of the Tokyo area at best. Yeah? BioWare cannot math. Too many sci-fi writers cannot perform basic arithmetic. Oh, I died. Let me check something. Oh, pizza's here. I ordered pizza earlier, and it's finally here. I'm gonna go grab my pizza. And then we'll continue the stream. I'll be right back. With pizza. I'm so gamer right now. I'm killing bad guys and eating pizza. It's so weird that there's no visual feedback to clicking on that properly. Shepard just pulling your arm back in the sleeve of her spacesuit to slide a pizza slice up to her helmet and take a bite mid-firefight! Do I think Garrus would enjoy pizza? I don't know. I think everyone enjoys pizza. Math is not overrated. I love math. In fact, I think statistics class should be taught in every school, and you shouldn't be allowed to vote unless you pass it. Also, Garrus is dead. Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention, I was eating pizza. I mean, I unironically think a huge portion of the problems in society are due to people not knowing fucking statistics. And how they work. Probably. I'm probably gonna finish the game this stream. There's not much left of it. Oh, we load up. Right. I mean, that's true, but also there's a whole lot of people just not understanding fucking statistics. I'm debating between Vivi and sleep. Both are necessary for a healthy life. Aw, thank you. But yeah, I think statistics should be taught in high school in the place of calculus. Statistics is something everyone should know, whereas calculus is something that's not useful unless you're in an engineering field. Even most scientists get away with not knowing calculus. Yeah, statistics is not hard because it mostly transparently relates to things you do. You, like, have to understand. Yeah, calculus is extremely unintuitive, and again, it's not useful at all unless you're doing engineering. Now, if you are doing engineering, calculus is just about the foundation of everything you learn in engineering. Teaching calculus in high school is kind of a concession to, like, training future engineers over things that are actually useful to the general population. Because, again, you will not use calculus unless you're in engineering. Even most scientists do not use calculus. Calculus isn't hard, it's just unintuitive. It's actually really simple. Calculus is really easy for me, and it's not just because I'm super smart, it's because it's really simple. If you get it, it's just hard to get. You guys got a stupid hoverboard. I think I can skip this fight, actually.
Make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, And Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine, intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience.
Yeah, does it say model on Vermeer? Yeah.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans.
I do love Saren's design.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for the implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
This resolve didn't hold out wrong. Yeah, it's very funny how easy it is to convince him.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Somebody needs to put Saren in his place.
Garrus, he's dead! Garrus, he just shot himself! What? What, are you gonna defile his corpse? Garrus, what? Yeah, this one is literally just have stats high enough and you can do it.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick, open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you really willing to sacrifice human lives to save the Council, Shepard?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
The Council must be sacrificed for the greater good. Don't waste your reinforcements. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up. Save the human fleet to attack Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander?
I like how Garrus is the one advocating for this. Yeah, why is Garrus arguing this? I assume because they need, like, a character to argue it and a character to not, no matter who you bring.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension no matter what the cost.
I hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
There's also the obvious fact that this is an incredible, this would be an incredible diplomatic coup to save the Council's lives.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Make sure he's dead.
Yeah, it's just completely different from how it's shown in the, from how it's described in the codexes, which is really funny that there's like no coordination.
He's dead.
You sure put Saren in his place! So very silly looking.
I am sovereign, and this station is mine.
I like how he's just getting crowd controlled. I am sovereign. The station's mine. Stop using lift on me, you organic piece of shit! Well, the game just crashed. Oh, we're back at the beginning of the fight. God damn. Seems like only Liara can throw him for some reason. I assume because she has higher level abilities than me. Why does it overheat so quickly? Because I'm using the high explosive ammo. Let's hope it doesn't crash again.
This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
that's barrier. Yeah, I noticed they're at. Yeah, this isn't a great boss fight. He's kind of just a bullet sponge. Oh, did I do that while ads were on? No.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Get it with everything we got.
Yeah, why are the guns firing missiles? That's so silly.
Hard on my flank. We're going in.
Also, what does hard on my flank mean? Yeah, you're right. What does that mean?
Go!
That's like the military equivalent of technobabble, like military babble. Mill babble.
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Why was the Anderson so weirdly framed the shot? Wait, did Anderson change clothing? Wait, did Anderson change clothing between shots? Or am I, like, totally misremembering? Yeah, he did! He was wearing, like, a t-shirt! He was wearing a t-shirt!
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
I did get him the low tier Gata on himself.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
Which candidate should I pick? I don't remember which is the best. I assume Captain Anderson. Which is, it's so funny they offer you this choice. It makes no sense. It doesn't matter. Oh, he gets pushed out of the seat. Me too. That's hilarious.
Let
I'm
the
just gonna say,
politicians figure this one out.
I'll say it's not up to
I agree
me.
with the Commander. This is too important to rush into.
Of course, Ambassador. We will welcome your candidates with open arms, whomever they may be.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Like, there's no way this would, like, go down without that, like, Shepard, the random-ass military commander who may have saved the day, just, like, pick someone to lead humanity, to, like, represent humanity on the Council. Like, what?
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
I like how you dramatically walk away there, but that doesn't make any sense.
Right. Humanity is ready to do its part.
Why do you just
United with
leave?
the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any.
Where are you going?
When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them.
Where is Shepard going?
Together, and drive them back into dark space.
She should go. Oh, she's going to stand dramatically in front of a window. Doing the class select pose. Okay, someone clip that shit because that's really funny. Shepard just walking away for no clear reason. She needs to go to the memorial of the men she lost in her command. In her head, she's like, okay, I gotta turn and walk right when I say this to make it all dramatic. And then I just after like nailed it. And she's like, wait, where am I going? See a trifle. Oh my god, Mass Effect. This game was a different era. Yeah, MA2 is so much better. Time to install the Ash Shot Restoration mod for MA2. I need to do that. She just walks face first into a window. Two guys are carrying! God, I forgot how much of a step up Mass Effect 2 is over this game. Thanks for the clip, Shogun. ME3 is very strong, yeah. Except for the ending. which is, I think, why the ending upset so many people. Oh, well, the music is over, but the credits are still going. You would have think they would have had another song. Instead of the game just going silent. Yeah, it's just silent. Oh my god. But anyways, that means next week we get to do Mass Effect 2. Which is so much better. They didn't think anyone would still be here. True. Side bottom. That's an unfortunate last name. Oh, right. Christmas is like next week, isn't it? That's going to affect my schedule. Well, as much as I'd like to stay for the credits. It's very weird doing it when it's like all fucking silent, so let's not do that. Anyways, if you didn't know yet, I have a Discord. If you somehow managed to miss this, given I plug it at the end of every stream, I have a Discord. The link is in the chat. You should join it. It is very active and has lots of cool stuff on it. In the chat, you should join it. It is very active and has lots of cool stuff on it. In the chat, you should join it. It is very active and has lots of cool stuff. Who are we going to raid? Yeah, let's raid Claire, actually, because it's been a while. I will see you all on Friday.